Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XI Online. In the last episode, we went around on the headstone pilgrimage to find the fragments of light on the various headstones scattered around the world. We're able to complete that, and now we are ready to move on to the next objective, which is going to be in Quicksand Caves. And so, I'm already here. Where we're going in Quicksand Caves is to the Chamber of Oracles, which fortunately, in a previous quest, we already got the lodestone to get through the pads that open the doors that let us get into the tunnel to the Chamber of Oracles, and we have the home point. So this was just a quick teleport to get here. So, piece of cake. So we're going to dive straight on in. We're just going to go right on into the Chamber of Oracles and get started. Which there is going to be a battle here against some Anticans. Now, since last episode, I've been doing some more work off screen, which we are now level 99 Dragoon, and I have been working on getting gear. And so I have the Flamma gear set, which comes from a piece of content called Ambuscade, which maybe I'll go over that at some point, which is at what's called item level 119. This stuff not only makes, well, level 75 content basically trivial, it makes a lot of the 99 content trivial. I don't say trivial, but significantly easier until we get to some of the top end stuff, or the latest content out there. So this should be a relatively easy fight here through the Quicksand Caves. I'm still contemplating whether I'm going to be going with a lower level job for some of this stuff. Alright. I am still going to need trust. I think. Valineral's getting a little goofy. Alright, we'll use the lion. Okay. Actually, hold on. No, yeah, lion. Let's get in there. Alright, that's one of them down. That's another one down. And that's the third one down. I probably could have soloed that. All right. And so, in the Chamber of Oracles, we now need to install the various fragments of light that we've acquired on the various pedestals. And fragment. Light fragment. Dark fragment. Earth fragment. Water fragment. And ice fragment. And it's powering up. Ah, indeed. So that's how it works. It is as if this place has been waiting for your arrival. Hmm? What is this? Holograms? Illusory image. We are the Dawn Maidens, servant of the goddess Altana. Let us be your guide as you venture into the unknown. We have long awaited your arrival, daughter of the five crystals. Just as the crystal warriors, your people too were born from the great force that dwells deep beneath the surface of Vana'diel. What does this mean? Who are the crystal warriors? Using the power of the crystals, the Zillart created the five warriors. Children of the crystals, their sense is enhanced to assist them in their duty of guarding the five arcs. As for you, a great explosion, the meltdown, ended the Zillart's evil plan 10,000 years ago. Over the millennia, the power of the crystals has transformed the people of that era to the five races that exist today. However, the effect of the crystals had on you was not nearly as great as that it had on the five warriors. The reason they resemble us is a direct result of the five crystals? What did you people try doing 10,000 years ago, and what does that have to do with what the Archduke and his brother are up to now? While visiting Dunkfoot's tower, the elder of the two Zillart princes made a connection with the crystal. It was then that he had his vision. Using his spiritual power, the prince became an antenna and broadcast his vision, a vision of the gods and eternal paradise, to the masses. According to the vision, people had been cast from this paradise long ago. However, those who saw the vision also heard an accompanying voice, a voice telling them that the light of the crystal would lead them back to paradise. When the energy of the five crystals was joined as one, the gate of the gods would open and the path of paradise would once again be lit. These words, though, were not taken lightly by all. The Kulu of the Northlands and we, the Dawn Maidens, spoke out against the vision. What would opening the gate of the gods, bring upon this planet? With Vana'diel transformed, what would become of those who remained? Oh, the Zillite were already enchanted by this vision of paradise, and our cries went unnoticed. They proceeded in constructing a floating island above one of their temples in the center of their nation. This island was to become the Gate of the Gods. However, as you have already learned from Graviton, the Kulu thwarted the Zillar's plan, leading to the annihilation of a complete civilization. The Kulu cannot be blamed for what they did. Had they not acted, Vana'diel as we know it would surely have perished. They sacrificed the honor of their people to save the world from certain destruction. However, now that the Zillart princes have put their plan into motion, they're once again attempting to open the Gate of the Gods. You must do everything in your power to stop them, or Vana'diel will be lost for eternity. Vana'diel belongs to you. No one has the right to take it from you. Make your way to Dalkfoot's tower. In that tower, await the answers to all your questions. There is still time. The end is near. You must stop them from opening the Gate of the Gods. Dalkfoot's tower, Gate of the Gods, the end of the world. This is more serious than I had imagined. What is this? A crystal? A prismatic crystal. You should probably take this with you on your journey. I will take a shard of it as well. Prismatic fragment. Alright. So, we need to head to Dalkfoot's tower. The prismatic fragment is resonating with the door. And we get out of here. So we need to head to Kufum Island, which there should be a home point there. So we'll grab the home point right around. You're level 65, brah. Well, they still aggro level 99s, apparently. Alright, we want to travel to another home point. We want to head to Kufum. We ride north. Now, there should be a cutscene here. Lion. What exactly is going on here? There's no reason for Verena to be involved in the first place. That's Aldo. So I'm making you wait, Lion. Now let's get going. The problem is we can't get near them without a prismatic fragment. I mean, you didn't bring it? Don't worry. You again. What business do you have coming here? Same as you. Isn't that good enough an answer? I need no companions on my journey. And what do you think you can accomplish coming here without a prismatic fragment? We knew you would have it, so we're coming along for the ride. Do as you wish. Whatever. Aldo, let's go. I'm sorry. My name is Aldo, head of the Tenshodo. Zed, just make sure you don't get in my way. He never changes. Just hold on a little bit longer, Verena. I'm coming. All right. So, we need to head. Well, we already have the Donkfoot key, so we can proceed through the shortcut. So we can go to entrance C in this direction. Just checking these enemies. We want to head this direction. And we should be able to get through this door. Alright, so continue along this path. Not mess with that. Alright, so we're heading toward this direction. What we're looking for is a question mark point right there. You feel a powerful magical force flowing upwards. And then this takes us up to the top of the tower. 10th floor. Alright, so we are headed toward F8. Is that right? I think so. Through that door. And up these stairs to the 11th floor. Well, if these bats are going to aggro me, let's see. Dire bat, Jotun gatekeeper. Yeah, all this is going to aggro me. All right. Not that I can't handle it. It's just going to be annoying and slow me down. So... All right, we're heading to J6. Right across the way. This brings us up to the 12th floor. On the 12th floor, there's a home point. Is that where we're headed? Go to... yep, that's where we're headed. Demonic doll. 68. Alright, we can drop invisible here. Touch that home point. Okay, that's not a survival guide. Oh, did I cancel that? Hold on. Just try that again. Yes, use the device. It's Camino. And Lion. And Zeed. And Aldo. Were you still alive? Now you can watch as life is breathed into the crystallis core once again. The crystallis core? What you see below you is the heart of Dunkfoot's tower. Regenerating it will open the path to Tulia. Isn't Tulia the floating island above? Isn't the floating island also known as the Gate of the Gods? I thought it was destroyed when the ancient capital of the Zillart was submerged. Just as we Zillart slept for thousands of years, Tulia also remains in slumber. Miles above the surface of Vana'diel, it bides its time until the day of awakening. And when it awakes, eternal paradise will be within our grasp. Slept? You mean to tell me that you've been sleeping here in Dunkfoot's tower for 10,000 years? You're fairly intuitive for a mere hume. 30 years ago, when Ralgrim came in contact with the crystal in the cursed Northlands, some of its energy flowed to this tower. It was that burst of power that awoke us, giving us the opportunity to continue our quest for paradise. Long ago, your people paid the price for what you did. What's to be gained by chasing after a lost dream? Every soul in Vana'diel wants to believe that there is a gate to eternal paradise somewhere on this planet. A pure, untainted world, perfect in every facet, a crystalline paradise fit for the gods. That is the vision, and you vermin are not part of it. I've had enough. You spent the last 30 years deceiving all of us in Juno. You care less about the people of this world. You're just using the power of the gods in an attempt to take over Vana'diel. I can no longer fool you. Behold, I am the will of the crystal. Now I shall wield its true power and make this planet mine. Rise forth, crystal warriors. Who the hell are these characters? I will let them take care of you. Ah, we have an uninvited guest. That would be me. All right. The Kalov Gate. Right, return to Dogfoot's Tower. Battlefield. The prismatic fragment begins to resonate with the door. So you have come to die, have you? Well, I'll give you the honor of being taken down by my blade. This is your end. Perish, fools, in the name of the crystal. Alright, well, he's got some armor now. And, we'll have to deal with him. We'll make short work of him. I'll bring in Shantoto. This really won't take long. Alright, clear time record, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. We've actually broken the clear time record for that. That resets like every week, I think. Why? I'm the will of the crystal. How can I be defeated by mere mortals? Well, I overpower you significantly. Warriors, why do you just sit there and watch? Ah, it's Eldnarsh. My poor brother, haven't you realized the crystal doesn't need you anymore? Eldnarsh, what do you mean? Why are you... You're foolish to believe that the crystal ever chose you. The crystal doesn't need me? It can't be possible. You can't leave me here like this. Yes, you still need me to revive Tulia. Regenerating the chrysalis core? You need not worry, my brother. I have found another way to do that. Now let the show begin. It's Verena. Verena? Verena, are you alright? Of course she's alright, you imbecile. Why would I harm my key to the chrysalis core? A lucky find this girl was. Who would have thought this simple hume would have such extraordinary resonating ability? No. So you were planning to use her all along? Farewell, my little brother. Return to the crystal from which you were born. Why? What did I do to deserve this? And he's dead. Little brother, but then you're the elder prince of the Zilhart. You shouldn't be deceived by appearances. My growth was stopped the moment I came in contact with the crystal, 10,000 years ago. And 10,000 years I have waited to put my plan into motion. Plan? You mean to open the gate of the gods? What else? To open the gate, the regeneration of the crystal's core was necessary. However, the unexpected arrival of that Ralgrim character interfered with the crystal's power. His existence created too much noise. Lucky for me, you people succeeded in defeating the Shadow Lord, causing the noise to disappear. My plan took a turn when I realized that Ralgrim was a Talekeeper. I could utilize the long-lost memories of the ancients he carried to regenerate the chrysalis core. Memories of the ancients? What does this have to do with Ralgrim? I would not think that you would know of such matters. I assume that not even Ralgrim himself knew. What he carried was not his mind, but in his blood. Was not in his mind, but in his blood. And I would forget to turn off my alarm. If I were to obtain a part of him, I could use it instead of having to rely on my useless brother. But even if you did have it, you wouldn't be able to use it on your own. Yes, you're right. That is where your sister Verena comes in. He has the Shadow Lord's head. The soul of your younger sister resonates with the souls of the Beastmen. Only she can communicate with them. I plan to use her ability to unlock the memories of the Ancients and project them into Delkfoot's tower, thus regenerating the Chrysalis core and opening the path to Tulia. Once Tulia has been awakened, I can continue my preparations there, just as I did 10,000 years ago. Now, Verena, let us begin. Stop. What are you doing to her? And there's Tulia. It cannot be. Behold, the gate of the gods, Tulia. Gate of the gods. Verena. I have no more use for her. If you want her that much, you can have her back. Verena, open your eyes, Verena. Don't you two want to pass through the gate of the gods? Don't you two want to know what awaits in eternal paradise? Come to Tulia and see with your own eyes. Only after you enter paradise will you mortals know true happiness. The questions to which you have no answers, you will find those answers in Tulia. Once you have come to realize that your existence is meaningless, I will change the world into a crystal set to shine for eternity. You wouldn't dare. I wouldn't? Why don't you come to Tulia and find out? However, only those who have been blessed by the light and whose power has been accepted by the crystal can pass through the gate. Travel to Romave and prove yourselves. I will be waiting for you on the other side. Wait. Someone has to stop him, or I mean the end of Vana'diel as we know it. I'm going back to Norg. I'll see if my father can give us any help. Alright, so I have to figure out how to get there. Alright, so we need to get to Norg. And see if Gilgamesh can give us any information. Fortunately, there is a home point right here. El Shamo Lowlands, Norg, home point 1. Alright. So here, open door. And let's see what Gilgamesh has to say. I heard from the lion about what happened at Delkfoot's tower. Our ancient friend called that island floating over Kufim Tulia, the gate of the gods. Eldnarsh also said only those who have been blessed by the light and whose power has been accepted by the crystal can pass through the gate. What does that boy think he's doing? Playing some kind of game with Vana'diel as his prize? Kamui, have you ever heard of the name Romave? Eldnarsh mentioned it before he left Delkfoot's tower. Romave, On the northern tip of Mindartia is a wild, untamed region called the Sanctuary of Zita. In this area, there remains a set of ancient ruins. I remember those ruins being referred to as Romave. You've actually been there already. However, those ruins are also known as the Temple of Desolation, have long been feared by many. Frightening place that Zita is. You never know what's going to creep up behind your back. Juno, take care when traveling up there unless you want to be swimming in Davy Jones's locker. Hold on there, Missy. You're not going with Juno this time. I need you to travel to Juno and keep an eye on them beastmen. But, don't talk back to me. You know what you have to do. Now go do it. Stay here and watch. I'll stay here and watch after me hideout. Alright. We need to head to Romave, which we actually have a survival guide there. Oh, that's... Which we want to head to Litalor, Romave. We came here for some of the Windurst missions. We need to head into the Hall of the Gods here. Proceed through here. I'm not sure we actually have to do anything. We just have to come in here. But I'll check the Sermit gates. There's an oddly shaped depression in the center of the gate. The grate does not seem to be a door, as it is one with the walls around it. Okay, so yeah, we really can't do anything else. We just need to come in here and see that. I need to head back to Gilgamesh. Alright, so back in Norg. Go back to Gilgamesh's office and see if he has any suggestions. So you couldn't journey deeper into the temple because a gate was blocking your way? What? You saw a stairway on the other side of that gate? Leave it to the Zillard to build something crazy like that. This ain't no time for complaining. We've got to figure out a way to get past that gate, that stairway, or get to that stairway. There's got to be some way to open that wall, some kind of key. We've got it. You see, the Zillard used crystals to power the strange machines, right? Then maybe. I think I know a way to get through that gate. Listen up to you now. I want you to find a Mithra named Mary or Maru or something like that. She was in Norg a while back, but now she could be anywhere on the mainlands. Why all this trouble over a cat? Well, when that lady was here, she tried selling us a strange crystal, because she found it in the sanctuary of Zata. I don't think she was trying to pull a fast one, but no one was interested in her booty. I don't know about that. So she packed up and left for somewhere else. But now that I think of it, that crystal she found in Zata may be just what we're looking for. Now, basically they said, you need to look for this Mithra called Mary or something, and she could be anywhere. Fortunately, I know where she is. She's in Rabao. So, we will home point teleport to Kuzat's Rabao. looking for G7. And we're on the north side of the pond here. And there is who we're looking for. Mario Kumiuja. Oh there. Aren't you the adventurer known as Huna? The winds carry word of your interests in the ruins of Li Talor. I know how to get in. Into the very center of the ruins, I mean. I wouldn't mind just telling you, but you know what they say, nothing of value should come for free. I have a little favor to ask. Underneath the Altapa Desert lies the expansive quicksand caves. I have a hunch that there's some undiscovered treasure in there, still waiting to be claimed. Just head a short way into the caves and pick up anything that strikes you as valuable. If I like what you bring me, I'll tell you everything I know about the ruins. Not a bad deal, right? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Sounds fair? Okay then, it's a deal. The quicksand caves are expansive and have many entrances, but I'm sure you'll figure them out. So, the quest is, go into the quicksand caves and find something. And bring it back. Alright, well, we will head to the quicksand caves and find something. And bring it back to her. But we will do that next episode. And then we'll get that crystal we need to get through the gates and head to Tulia. Alright. But for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.